Hello, guys. Welcome back to Life Clue. Hope you're doing all right. Hello. Is anyone here yet? Hello, guys. Hope you're doing all right. Today, we're going to be discussing about can a heterosexual man or woman be friends? Like, can they just be friends? Hello, Matilda. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're fine. Hope it's not too hot today. Or hope it was not too hot today. Hey, Feromi, Omoyeni, hi, Touch Entertainment. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please click the like button and make sure you share it to your friends and family to let them know that we are live now. So, yeah. So now we're going to be talking about, can a man and a woman, apparently, not just man and woman, heterosexual man and woman. Let me make that clear. Heterosexual man and woman, can they just be friends? Because I've gotten some questions like, yes, they can. If the guy is how will I explain it? If the guy is just gay or bisexual, or the lady is a lesbian and all that. So that's why I'm asking, can they just be? Hello, Chimakalu, hope you're doing all right. Please click on the like button so that others can know we are now live. Like, we are now here live. I'm waiting for. It's possible, but things they involved. Fair Ike, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for joining us today. Um, a minute, please. I'm trying to. So Chimakali says yes. Fermi, what do you mean by yes? It is possible, but since they involved, that's why I said just friends. Like, nothing they involved, just plain friends. Is it possible? And when I'm talking of just a man and a woman, I'm not talking of, oh, because you know me in church now, like, and our conversation does not pass more than hello, I in the church service. And after that, we are done. And then the next time I talk to you, I mean, close friends, like people that talk to each other every day, can they just be friends? Matilda says it's possible. Such Entertainment says it's possible. Everybody is just saying it's possible. Very soon, feelings will just be growing. Anyways, if you want to call in, make sure you click on the link. It's pinned down above the comment section, so please click on it to call in. I'd love to hear your opinion, and others will also love to hear your opinion. I'm trying to wait for others to join. That's why we're not yet into the whole thing yet. So we says, can a man and a woman be just friends? Chimakali said yes, but one has to be in a relationship with someone else. Why just one? So what if the other person that is not in a relationship with someone else? What if the other person starts feeling, feeling hidden feelings? Matilda says it is very possible to be plain friends. I have a couple of close friends that are heterosexual and nothing extra is involved. Matilda, are you sure that the other person, the other party, does not have something else in their hearts for you? Fermi say, yeah, but rules have to be involved. What are the rules? Will you now, you like, is it that I want to approach you now as a friend? Then I'll not be like, number one rule, Fermi, because we are friends. I'll not be like, number one rule, Fermi, don't do this. Number two, don't do that. Number four, don't, like, I don't understand. How will you tell the person, like, these are the rules for the friendship, and what would be your reason for the rules? Because Chewaka, na lie, oh, I no agree. You said I no agree. Okay. I'm sure. Are you sure, Matilda? Like, I'm not talking of your own feelings. I know you probably don't have feelings. Let's assume, because I don't want to say maybe you don't or you don't. It's your this thing. But are you sure that the bros or the brosses don't have, like, they've never thought of it? Even if you've thought of, like, this guy does not like to wash plates, I can't be with him. You've practically thought of the fact that you might want to be in a relationship with the person, but this is the reason why you can't be with him in the first place. So Chimakali says they will not be able to do anything if the other person is taking. That means they are hidden feelings on that. So what if the other person that breaks up with their girlfriend, okay, they have problem in their relationship. They not have emotional distance. They're not gonna depend on their best friend. That's how everything will happen like that. Because their best friend, and you're supposed to tell your best friend everything. So you're looking for emotional support. Then you're not gonna meet your best friend. And that's why it has entered like that. Okay. Exactly, Fermi, which rules? Because I don't understand. Explain, we're still waiting for you. I'm 100% sure. Strictly friends. Matilda, you're 100% sure for yourself. Please, right? For myself, I am 100% sure. Not for the other person. That's all I'm going to say. Kenny says, I don't totally agree that a man and a woman can just be friends. Kenny, me and you are just friends, though. You know, right? Why don't you agree? Can we start? Okay, yes, we can. Fine, answer the question. Don't run away from don't run. Answer the question. What are the rules? If you're not friends with somebody, will you not say, please, these are the rules to my friendship as opposite sex? Martina says, we all know where we stand. I don't know how else to explain. Okay, if you're sure. Emanuela, what's up? How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for joining us. She says yes. Emanuela, like, yes, just yes. Like, are you sure the other person? Same thing I'm going to ask everybody. Are you sure the other person is having feelings for you? Laugh my answer. Kenny is probably not just friends with you. I'm very sure Kenny is just okay. I can't answer for Kenny. I can only answer for myself. I'm just friends with Kenny. Kenny says, look, they will both eventually think of it. Rules do not break. Rules do not break any if your friends do not break any if your friends friendship. I don't get it. Please try and explain. Femi said, don't entertain flirtatious behaviors. Okay. What if the person is a flirt? I'm just joking. Before they say roots start again. Anyways, let me ask. Please make sure you click the like button if you're yet to, and I'll really do appreciate it. And you can call in it once again. I'll remind us that we can call in by clicking on the link on the comments pinned down above. So now let's start with the whole thing. I believe, and please share it to your friends and family. Please, what are the rules? I'm still waiting for him to say, Fermi, please, what are you? Okay, now let's go to the backstory. So when I say me and somebody, it's not me. Please, let's be guided in this place. I'm actually in love with all my friends. Bam. I said it. Emanuela said I am actually in love with all your friends. Of course, if you're friends with someone, there's an emotional level to it. Like, you're emotionally attached to the person one way or the other. It might not be sexually or something, but so, Emanuela, are you trying to say if one of your friends asks you out now, you agree? I want to get it. I mean opposite sex. I don't know, whichever swings your boat. Daniel says it is possible, but very, very rare. I like the fact that he wrote very, very twice, then rare. It's not it is possible, but rare. It is very, very rare. Martina said, let me know if I am if I'm getting it wrong. Is you. Who is you? Chimakali said, do not break up any of your friendships, friends' relationship. Hmm. It's not like you mean to, like, the person came to you for emotional support. And then, since they occurred, do you know why? Because we were waiting for this opportunity to happen. And there's a guy, man, as a what's up person. Let me be there, maybe this is when the guy will be seeing that. Me too, I'm not bad. He said, yeah, exactly. Should I say no? Okay. It is not very rare. Matilda, I'm very sure those friends are your childhood friends. Yeah. And how many times in a day do you talk to these people? Like these friends that you're talking about. Anyways, let's go to the backstory. We are in the same, okay, me and somebody, let's call them, should I use Matilda and Farah? Should I use Matilda and Farah as their names? Daniel, thank you for tuning in. Okay, now there are two persons. I don't want to use Matilda and Farah, but that's the only thing that is occurring in my head right now. Okay, let me use Jesus Boy and Jesus Boy and what is Matilda's Instagram handle? Is Matilda too? Matilda, do you consent to this? He said no. Okay, let me just use Ruth and Jesus Boy. They are in the same department, and then they were divided into groups, and fortunately or unfortunately, they both ended up into the same group, like Jesus Boy and Ruth. Then, of course, because they are partners and they'll be partners for like a year because of that course is a year long course. Then they now started saying, okay, this thing, they exchange number every day, they talk, they gist, they communicate and all that because of course you guys have assignments and friendship will develop because it's not secondary school assignment. I'm talking of university assignments whereby you have to do research together, present together, any assignment that happen in the class, both of you do it together. Then you guys, of course, from the whole communication and stuff, you guys started diverting from just normal schoolwork. You guys start talking about politics, things that go up in the society generally, like just normal friends. Then one day Ruth just noticed that Jesus Boy, anytime she's on phone, Jesus Boy is always asking, why, like giving attitude. But the fact is, he can't ask directly, of course, because he's not in that position to ask, but he's always giving this kind of attitude and asking some strange questions like, who is that? Who are you talking to? Who is this? Who is that? Who is all this kind of thing? And Ruth had to call him and be like, okay, Ruth discussed with her girlfriends, and her girlfriends were like, you have to call him because it's like he's having another notion in his head that maybe something's going on. So Ruth decided that, okay, let me call Jesus Boy. Jesus Boy, I would like to see you by so and so time. We'll come to my house, or let's meet behind the class, or let's meet at the restaurant. So they decided on one location, and it was in the house. So that's how Jesus Boy, she now started asking Jesus Boy, like, why do you always react this way when I tell you that I'm on the phone with somebody, or you notice I'm on the phone and you start asking me sort of questions because like I'm not getting comfortable with the questions. Jesus Boy was not trying to form, trying to move close, trying to lean in, trying to do all that. Why can't I ask you? I'm just asking you as a friend and something like that. Hey. That's how all of a sudden the girl was like, but we are just friends. Jesus Boy was not like, I thought we've passed this friendship level. She was like, when did we pass the friendship level? Okay, Jesus went and said, okay, would you like to, oh, are you looking for formality? Should I ask you out to be my girlfriend? And I said, Jesus went and said, okay. Ruth, though, would you like to be my girlfriend? She was like, why would you ask me if I would like to? Touch Entertainment said, why are you saying my story? Touch Entertainment, please call me. Call the channel, call this thing. The link is pinned down because I'm not saying your story. So then Jesus bed. I said, okay, you want formality, Abby? Let me ask. Let me ask you. That's how Shina said. The guy that said, okay, would you like to be my girlfriend? Ruth was confused, like, which one is girlfriend? From normal class work and this thing. So that's how, I don't know, for now, we don't know what Ruth's answer is, but this now leads to my first question, which will be, um, why do we complain when someone zones us? Like, why do you always complain that somebody's friend zoning you or brother zoning us? Was your intent different from the start? Was it that, do you think Jesus boy from the beginning, his intention was actually different, or along the way it changed? What do you guys think? Or do you guys think, oh, most guys, when they ask you out, or not when they ask you out, when someone decides to be your friend, initially, that's the first thing. They are looking for ways to get into your, I don't want to say what I want to say, but you know what the next line, they are looking for ways to get into your, So that's it. Jesus boy should have asked now. It is wrong to assume. Wait. Life, it too happened to me. Oh. Okay, sorry. Scenario sound logical. I bled for a year. Sorry. Matilda, Jesus boy should have asked that it is wrong to assume. But I was thinking like, you know how people don't ask, they feel like, oh, friendship automatically leads to relationship, all those things are formalities and all that kind of thing. Daniel thing, I think it is possible only when we set boundaries. Okay. Yes, it is. I believe so too. If not, forget it, na lie. Okay. It changed along the way. So, Fermi, you don't think people actually just enter into, okay, then why do we complain? Like, me and Jesus by and Ruth have been friends. Then all of a sudden, he's now complaining that why is she brother zoning me, or why is she friend zoning me? And I realized that happens, or that occurs a lot nowadays. Like, people just be like, why is this person friend zoning me? Why is this person brother zoning me? Like, or you see somebody and you be like, my brother or my friends, and the first thing the guy will be like is, don't friend zone me, oh, don't brother zone me. Why do we say that? Is it that you are thinking of something else? Because is it that your intentions, like you're thinking, in the future I might want to be your boyfriend, or right now I even want to be your boyfriend, but I'm just giving it time? Because I don't understand the reason why we're always against the brother zone or friend zone. Even likewise for girls, you hear girls say, please don't sister zone me. Like, what do you mean by don't sister zone me? Are we just not friends? The intentions are always clear, but they be covering you. Oh, you mean the intention of the guy are always clear, but I can't just, your intentions are what you're thinking. I can't just say, this is what you are thinking. I'm not Holy Spirit. So, such entertainment, are you trying to say you actually agree that the intentions from the start is that they want to be more than friends with you, but they just want to use the friendship? Like Jesus boy now, I'm very sure probably he has been eyeing this girl in class. Okay, we have somebody on this thing. Jesus. But today his name is Fermi, so we'll confuse the Jesus boy with the story Jesus. Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm fine. So what do you think? Do you think at the beginning Jesus boy intention was actually to date the girl?
Yeah, I want to believe so. I would want to believe so. Okay,
So does
so
that equate?
mm,
Okay.
equates to what?
You can say what you want to say. I'll ask after.
Okay, all right. So this friendship we're talking about is not kindergarten friendship. It's not primary school friendship. It's not even secondary. Okay, I think we can start saying from secondary school because at least maturity has set in, puberty has set
Mm.
in. There is boobs, ass, and all of that. So now in this scenario, uh, wait, were they friends like before they divided them into groups?
No.
Like, did they know each other then? They didn't
Yeah,
know
they
each
were
other then.
classmates. They were classmates.
Or they were
So they
classmates.
know
So,
like oh, this person is Ruth, this person is Jesus boy, that
they
kind
just know
of
like
normal classmate. Yeah,
classmates.
normal classmates
All right.
thing.
So yeah, if this I've come to believe that if two people are like put together, because if you want to date someone in the first place, you would at
Mm,
least be friends with them now to know what they like and all of that. So the thing is, if people are put together and they
mm,
kind of do things together and get to know more about each other, there's no how most times most
thank you.
times feelings develop because you notice that once you guys are talking, one way or the other, this guy or this girl checks your box. For those people that used to write
Mm,
that used to do box, you get what I'm saying, right?
yeah, I understand.
Hope nobody's coming here to attack me because I'm seeing another caller coming in.
Continue.
All right, so I would say, and guys, most times, like when they see a lady that is attractive, they would at least maybe their first intention might be, oh, let's see what can happen, or let's see if this so person can you can be more than friends, can be more than friends. So that's why most times maybe a guy is always like let me say, should I say angry or annoyed when they say, oh, brother zone, because you'll be like, you don't know what I was about to do. You are not in my mind. What if I want to date you? Why you call the like that brother zoning thing that's already killed the energy, like that's killed the energy, the vibe that you think that it was going on. So I feel like, okay, if you're going to be friends with someone, you should in your daily work with the person, you should kind of, as I said, that there are rules. Like, you should let them know that, oh, this thing is not going to go past this normal friendship, this thing to maybe boyfriend and girlfriend, and
Mm.
you should not be doing things that will be leading the person on. Not that you now leave me unfinished and now ask you and now tell me no. Ha. Heaven will
But
come down. So I just believe that they should not be leading on. Yeah. You want to say something?
I want to
Why
ask,
are you laughing?
but
It's true now.
is it okay now? Are you trying to say, as a lady, should I just accept that any guy that wants to be my friend automatically wants to have something to do with me?
Yes, have that at the back of your mind. Not all guys do, but have
So
that at the
that
back
means
of
I
your
can't have
mind.
friendship that is a guy. Did you hear me? Hello. Okay. Ornament says we'll get back to him when. Okay. Hello, Fermi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. Okay. Yes, I'm asking. So
I
you
can
said
hear
I
you. I
should
can
just
hear you.
automatically, I should
Yes.
just automatically assume that a guy that wants to be my friend, of course, like that we are friends, because I don't think anybody just come to meet you and be like, can we be friends? Okay, maybe that happens as well. I should just assume they want something more than friendship.
Yes, I would say so. Then maybe later on, if you now see that, oh, this is not going to be it's not going to progress into the next level, then you just, oh, know that, oh, this is now practically your friend. But most
But
guys most
having
guys
that
come with that
mentality,
intention.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
wow. So having
Having
that
that mentality,
mentality,
yeah.
don't you think it leads me? don't you think it leads me on also, because I'm thinking, okay, if this guy wants to be my friend, that means he wants something to be more than friends. So I'm also
No, see, the thing is,
being led,
no, it's
like,
not. It should not lead you on because you know what you want.
yeah, I, we've lost him again. So let's go through what people are saying for now while we're waiting for him. Please hold that thought, or whoever can answer that question for us. Should we just now assume that as a girl or as a lady, should I just now assume
Hello.
that any guy approaching me should now, they're
Yeah, yeah.
expecting me to be
I
okay?
No, no. I said you as a lady, you know what you want. You know what you want in a guy,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
And so it should not lead you on because once a guy comes and you see that, oh, maybe at for appearance for instance does not check your box, then you fashy. Unless you meet someone that, oh, maybe from appearance alone that already checked your box, then, oh, you can now like start seeing whether or not it's going to progress. You get what I'm saying?
Ah. So why can't the guy just come and meet me and be like, oh, I'd like to be in a relationship with you, but I would love to see how we are compatible together.
Yes,
Maybe
I
we'll end up
is
being
not
in a relationship or not, than coming with the aim of what is even the aim again? The aim of just friendship. But that's going to be flawed though. You did just end up breaking your heart because there is a possibility of you catching feelings. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's like, because maybe I've been admiring you all this while and I don't have the chest to come and meet you and be like, oh, can we be friends, or are you interested in me and something like that? Then all of a sudden you just, I'll be like, what is going on?
Hello,
Yes. Hello,
can you hear me?
Kenny. Yes,
Yeah,
I can. How are you doing? Fermi, please, if you can call back, please call back also. Fermi, I saw Fermi. Kenny, how you doing?
I'm fine. So, well, this topic is tricky because,
Mm.
like, let me just touch on what Fermi said. I know what Fermi is trying to say, but maybe I don't speak for him, but I think I get the idea. But maybe he's not saying it the right way. He's not necessarily saying that any guy that comes into your life, you assume this person will automatically wants something to do with you.
Mm.
But like, keep an open mind. But that's not saying you should assume. Keep an open mind in the
Okay.
sense that you are able to read their actions. Actions are the only ones that will tell you what this person really wants, not words.
Okay.
Truthfully, not everybody will walk up to you and say, "I want to be with you." Some people are just going to be nice to you, nice to you. You will catch feelings, they will catch feelings, and voila, everybody's dating. Like it's, I just feel like,
What is
you,
Guala? You are the only one catching the feeling.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying you should feel like that with everybody. I mean, like
Mm.
let my actions tell you my intentions. My mouth might not be able
Mm.
to say it, but I don't think you should assume with any guy you just see, this person wants to be with. No, no, no. But I think ladies always recognize these actions, but choose to ignore it and choose not to acknowledge these people's feelings. That's why somebody will say they have been friend zoned. Any which I don't think there's anything called friend zoning because like you guys started off being friends any which way. Because it did not go your way, then you say you have been friend zoned. Like what do you want before?
Kenny, I
Clearly,
get what
your
you're
intentions were not clear.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I think it's not going to be better for you to just state your intention at the beginning instead of me trying to read somebody's emotions and all that and all that. And when you start having feelings, like in the case of Jesus' boy, why did he have to wait for Ruth to come and ask him the question? You should have just said it like, oh, okay, now I'm having feelings for you. Let's get straight to the point. Are you interested or not? And
You
let's
know
keep it
that
moving.
some people would, as I was saying, you because you prefer someone who just walk up to you and say, "Oh, Ruth, this is what I'm here for. Take it. If you don't want, just tell me no now." Like some people would not. Some people would straight up tell you no. And like like if you sometimes time alone can actually bring you guys together. Even just being friends, hanging out can bring you guys together. They might just tell you straight up, "I don't want to date you. I can't. I don't see you that way." Like I've seen cases where somebody was like, it, me, let me use myself now. Like I walked up to somebody and legit to
Kenny, they
them
say
no.
please increase your voice.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so I said I legit walked up to somebody and I told the
Mm.
person about my feelings. Guess what? She said
What?
no. She said no. And I said, okay, no problem. Wait. Now let's just be friends. It's cool. Like I like you're a cool person. I don't think I want to spoil whatever it is that we have just because of relationship. Guess what? After some months, she started catching feelings and telling me that she wants me now. After me, I already like don't boju and they do. Do you
Eh,
understand
you
what?
to tell her no now.
No, that's what before. I said no. Like, what are you expecting? Like, no, like I'm just telling you, it's different. You can't just expect people to walk up to people like that.
Okay, what's if in the case of like you walk up to you guys are friends, but why do you have to wait till for a long time? Like within the first few this thing, you are catching feelings with someone. Why can't you just state it? Like in the case of Jesus, but now he waited for Ruth to actually tell him that, ask him that question. Do you want something more than friendship?
Some people, it still goes back to our personality. Some people are not very outspoken. Some people are like, see now, they say love languages are different. Some people are like, they like to, I don't know all the love languages, but some people, their actions alone
Mm,
would show you, oh, this
gifts,
is what they.
actions, and
Yeah. So like some people are very vocal about how they feel. Not everybody wants to straight
mm,
up tell you, "Oh, I want you." I no. Some people's actions alone will tell you everything. You don't even need to start assuming anything. Do you understand? So like, I don't think there's a pattern to this thing. I think it just depends on the personalities of people that are involved. If you are
mm,
with somebody that is very outspoken, very lucky. If you are with someone that you guys like to show each other by actions, great. If it's opposite, you have to find your way around that and like
mm.
make understand each other any which way. Like I don't think words alone can. People can lie. Do you understand? Actions
Yeah,
would speak louder than the voice any day,
voice.
anytime. So like I think people should just read actions. Or I know it's okay to listen to people, but I mean actions alone can give you an idea of what they really want.
But
Maybe
this
they're not sure.
But the same way some people are not straight up person, the same way some people don't know how to read body language and they are scared of assuming because, like Chimakalu just said, body language is stronger than words. When the body language of sorrow changes, check and make sure where things are. I understand that body language are stronger than words, but I'm just saying, like in a situation whereby the other person does not know how to, like Ruth now, maybe she doesn't know how to read body language. You know, body language is like a skill, actually. I think so.
See, body language or no body language, actions, not necessarily your body. I feel like if you're a person that you don't really have many friends that would just go out of their way
Mm.
and go and buy you stuff or just come back with something and say, Ruth, I bought this for you. I went somewhere. You don't have friends that do that genuinely. Like, but one person is standing out and doing these things. You understand that this probably like maybe this person cannot just be nice. I know it's okay, some people are very nice like that, but coming from the opposite
Mm-hmm.
sex, then you should start having an idea that this person probably wants something more than this friendship. I'm not saying you should start assuming, just have an idea at the back of your mind that there's a possibility because like people are not just nice to people. No, I'm not your daddy. You understand? Like I'm not just gonna buy you something and say, oh, I bought
Wow.
this for you.
So
Do you understand?
yeah, so Kenny, when next to buy me something, I should assume that he
Don't
wants more
assume
than
that's
friendship.
different. That's different. You're not new. Now you have known each other for more than no. That's different. That's different. Like I mean, there's no I
What
don't have anything to
if it's
prove to
now
you
that you now
again.
start developing feelings?
No, I don't have anything to prove to you again. You know, it's when it starts. Like that's when you start understanding where this friendship or relationship is going. But like,
Mm,
I, you can't use me and you as an example because like I've known you since, and like it's different when I meet somebody right now. Then I'm trying to prove myself to this person. Every time people are trying to prove themselves, like, oh, I want to prove myself. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to. People
mm.
can see a boy and a girl that are actually just plain friends, but truthfully check them, set their hearts when they started talking to each other. It wasn't just about friendship. I'm giving you the legit like it wasn't just about friendship.
So wow. So that means most male partners or most male friends are really
Male or
keeping
female,
they
male or
are
female.
keeping they are keeping some hidden feelings inside them, but they can't
Maybe
just
the
voice
feeling
it out.
have gone. It might have gone. Do you understand? But like I mean,
Ah,
from the
in the
beginning,
bear. Okay.
It
Ornament
was
says
tricky.
at Kenny, if it was initially a platonic friendship, I don't think girls realize on the change of intentions on sign.
Well, maybe what do you call platonic friendship is subjective, I think. I don't think everybody wants to use the actual definition of platonic friendships. You see people that are already
Mm,
kissing their friends and say they don't know what the person wants to do. Like I don't know. It's completely different in like both parties when you see how this person is trying to show their intentions to you, how this person is trying to prove what they really want to do to you. Then you can understand any which way you always get the idea, except you choose to ignore it. Like you always get the idea, and the
okay.
feelings might go. The feelings might go.
Your Daniel says not all guys. Oh.
Yes, not all guys. I might
Some
just have
guys
to be
are
friends
very
with you.
disgusting with the way they talk to ladies. Okay. It's just saying not all guys. Anyways, thank you so much. Join us
Yeah.
back on the live chat. At least I've learned one lesson now. If any guy approach me, I should just have it in my
Don't
head
assume.
that
Don't
means
assume.
you want something from me. Hey,
No.
now the street is not safe. The street is not safe.
That's the
No
wrong idea.
more. The street is not safe. Anyways, thank you so much. Please join us back on the live show. I really do appreciate you calling in.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So once again, please, if you're yet to click the like button, make sure you do. And if you're yet to subscribe, if you're new here, welcome to Live Flow, and please click on the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. At if I'm okay, he's back calling us again. Hello, Ifom,
Hi.
Ifoma. How you doing?
Yeah, good. And my network is being shitty right now. Okay. I don't know if it's better now.
Okay.
Okay, it should be better now at the moment. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you. Phrase of the week: I am not your daddy. Women, if they buy a gift, it's not the only friend gift though.
Yes. Phrase of the week.
So, how are you doing? Please, so what do you have to say
Okay.
about the
Yeah.
topic?
How are you? Longest
I'm
time.
good. I'm fine. Exactly.
Yes.
Good to see your face. Can you hear me?
I know, right? Wait, can you hear me? I think there's a lag.
Yeah, there's a lag, but I can hear you.
Okay, wait. Let me try and call back in.
Okay, no problem. So let's Fermi said he's going to call back. His network is bad. Oh, Fermi is there. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yes. Thank you for calling back. So did
Yeah.
Kenny
No
kind
worries.
of
I'm
describe
fine.
your intention?
Exactly. See, more no they like give ourselves. More no they like give ourselves. Like initially the feelings and other stuff might be there, but later on when you see that maybe what you guys want are different, you can now say
Mm.
now friendship things we go do. But once you guys say that you guys goals or whatever you guys want are kind of aligning, there's no one person go develop feelings. There's no one person go develop feelings.
Yeah, actually think so because like you're talking to this person
Mm.
every day. Like in the case of
Exactly.
Ruth and
When we
Jesus boy now.
say
Ruth and
Abi
Jesus boy, they are
every day,
talking
every
every
day.
day. Every day,
Yes,
one
for
way or
life
the
now.
other, somebody will grow feelings. But
Exactly. You
my
go
own
grow feelings.
yeah, my own question is always when someone is always like, don't brother zone me, don't sister friend zone me. I used to wonder, like, is it that your intention from the
And
start
that because
was that you want a relationship?
they it, it might be now that maybe from maybe later on or something might happen. So don't kill the vibe is what the person is trying to tell you.
Oh,
Why are you trying to kill the
okay.
vibe?
I think you practically answered my next question, which is, do you think one person secretly hoping there is a chance that the relationship might be something more?
Of
That's why they say
course, of course.
don't brother zone me, don't sister zone me, don't anything zone me.
Uh-huh.
So please, all those people
If
that are zoning, please don't they zone people.
I was
But me,
zonal
I've zoned
militant.
I've known everybody. I've known everybody in my life. Your brother from the start. That's why I like saying, "Oh, hello, brother."
You bad girl.
But I think everybody should just say their intentions from the start, because it's not going to be easy for people to just assume that, have an open mind that, oh, this person coming as a friend might want something
But
else later in the
yeah,
future. Because what if I later now develop feelings and the person does not actually now want me? And I'll be the one heartbroken.
yeah, and also if I think from the start, I think one will know. One will know, or one should know the vibe that such person is coming with, whether this person is coming with, or the intentions of, later it might end up being something, or it won't be something at the end of the day. I think there's a vibe, or there's an aura that comes with, one person wants to be your friend. There's no how you will know, you will have that feeling that, something is likely to be happen, unless one party is already have already zoned out that, see, nothing is going to happen between me and this person. So it's going to be less tough. It's going to be less difficult for there to be any what are they calling it? Any thing going on between them. You get, like you now that I said, you
Okay.
zoned them. Hello, brother, hello, sister. Once somebody come, know that, uncle, forget, we're just friends. There's nothing that can be this thing. But if someone is keeping an open mind, like both of them are keeping an open mind, definitely there will be like feelings involved and all of that.
Okay. Anyways, thank you so much. Join us back on the live chats, because I'm
Sure.
jotting things down. I think today I'm the one jotting things down. People know the. I don't know again. Anyway, the street is
No, see,
difficult.
street is difficult. This topic is very, 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 very deep. No, no lie, it's very, very deep. So it's very good that it's brought up. Let everybody come and say what they think.
So, okay, thank you so much.
Let's
I really do
let's not lie
appreciate
to
it.
ourselves. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Join us back on the live, please. Read each other's body language, but it really, body language is not like that easy. Like Ornament said, I think she said something about women get to read body language later on. Then yeah, but there are some guys that come with friendship that it's obvious what their intentions are. Okay. And then Chimakalu, okay, she replied Chimakalu, it is subjective. Some are keen on words and others are more observant of body language and action. Exactly. I agree with ornaments, because it depends on what I do or what I'm used to or something like that. Like I can't just assume. Do you know some people are flirting, like they flirt easily, like that is just their natural self. That's who they are. So for me to now start thinking, then I now start catching feelings now, and it's now me that will not be heartbroken. Wow, it won't be funny. Such entertainment says they demanding food, money, sub for me, iPhone, urgent 25K, then boom, thought we are friends. Look, I am like I look like Tottenham. You guys are still friends. Ifeoma, are you ready to join us? If you're there.
Hello. Okay, yeah, I think it's better now.
Okay, so what do you think about the topic today?
The topic is very funny.
So
it's a very essential topic in a way, and at the same time, it's puzzling that many people really have like diverse views on whether men and women can be friends. It's pretty obvious that the answer should be yes. So
the answer should be yes.
Yeah, men and women can be friends very much without any problems. What happens
I'm not talking of friendship in your office place. So
yeah, friends, like friends.
Close friends.
You can sit down, talk, gist, maybe go out, hang out, eat, go bowling.
Okay,
stuff like that. Now the difference is being able to separate ego and sexual urges from the scenario. Most
Philosopher.
times, what happens there is that people cannot let go of their egos. Now, men have perception, meaning if a guy sees a girl, he knows if the girl, from the first look, he knows if the girl is someone he can go out with. Make no mistake,
Okay.
he already knows. It's not like them say no. He knows what he's going for. Women have intuition. Sometimes inside the relationship, they figure it out. So now what happens is that most times they lie to themselves, like, oh, he's just a friend. But there are certain things that somebody will do for you that you know that it is not just a friend that will do it. I cannot be sleeping in my house and you call me at 2 a.m. and you want to discuss your problems, and then I listen to you for like 4 hours and give you advice, and you think
I
there's nothing there.
I have friends
First
that
of
do that
all,
for me.
yeah, okay, text them. Hi,
And
what's
it's
up?
just friends.
I've really liked you for the past 3 months, and see their reply. Try it.
Ah, okay.
If you want
So
to
now you
test the
can't
water.
have people that can solve
No,
your problems.
It's not. No. It's not in that manner. There's certain.
Mm,
I know, like there's a reason why I use that particular time. There are certain times when you call someone. Now it's not because of the person. Now that I made that statement. I made it
mm,
because of you yourself. For you to have the confidence to call somebody
mm,
at that kind of odd hour at night to talk to the
mm,
person, there must be something you know
mm.
as the woman, know that this guy pays special attention to you. If you did not know, you would not call at that time. So when you tell yourself the truth, then you can now move forward. That's where the concept of friend zoning comes. Oh, okay, he likes me, but he's also very good to me, and I don't want this relationship to change.
Mm.
I have my reservations on that, but still, it goes along that line. Now, when it comes, guys don't really give up like too much emotional cues like girls. Ladies can give up like emotional cues very, very easily. You can know when a girl likes you. It's very simple. But
Mm.
for guys, it's a bit more complex. So what women pay attention to is the little things that no other person does for them. So alluding to what you said, those things that you know that no other person is doing for you. And then there's this guy that is doing those things. He's making sure to do those things. Most times it
I
is
think one
because
day,
he actually has feelings. Yeah,
okay,
you're
I
saying.
think one day you will sit us down and tell us how we are going to know as the ladies. We'll drop things down. How we can know a guy has feelings for us. Because they
No,
say it's
but
complicated. So
no,
so we'll have
it's very
feelings.
straightforward. It's actually very straightforward. And
Mm,
the
okay.
the major thing about friendship is there are no strings attached. There are no
Mm-hmm.
strings attached to friendship. So now, do you have male friends that have that kind of relationship with you? The answer is yes. So it means men and women can be friends without any strings attached. The person is not attracted to you. If somebody was attracted to everybody, like if a guy is attracted to every female in his life, he's in trouble.
Mm,
Nobody should
yeah.
even want to remotely think of that. So
Mm,
it's either you're a nuisance or you are in deep trouble that is only prayer that can help you. So for you to get to that point, there's something wrong already.
mm,
You have to be retrained. Like they have to start from you again from the beginning so that you
ah.
understand basic values and how to choose people that you keep around
Still our
yourself.
basic values.
Yeah, no, but it's the truth. It might sound harsh, but it is the truth. Because
Okay.
you can't just have. They said somebody that believes everything believes nothing.
Mm,
So if you resonate with everything, you resonate with nothing. So at that point where you don't know how to choose people, you don't know how to choose characteristics, then you find out that you are not doing yourself any good. You're doing yourself a disservice. And at the same time, you are doing every other person around you a disservice. So yes, you can be friends, but it's about taking out the ego. Men especially, because it's sexual. There's this thing about sexual conquest. So the guy wants to be able to say he has nailed each and every one, like each and every one of the females he has come in contact with. Now, that is one reason why guys would tend not to be able to form good friendships with
With
people of the opposite
ladies.
sex. Yes, because they can't resist that urge to want to exploit the sexuality. And then ladies, on the other hand, greed is the one that drives them. So while men, it's sexual ego, women most times is greed. Now, in the sense that you know that this guy has feelings for you, or at least you know that this guy has some sort of attraction to you that is not platonic, and he tells you, let's go out. And you know very well that this going out is not ordinary. You will still go out because your stomach that's already big is not telling you to decline.
It's not great now. Should be person want. Hey God, someone wants to
Yes,
spend on you. Why would
but
I block the blessings of God
yes, but that's
on
the
my
thing.
life?
Sometimes you have to choose which blessings you have to choose which blessings you decline, and the ones that you accept. So they say
Oh, okay.
the blessings of God make it rich and added no sorrow, Abi. So now the blessings of God should not add any sorrow to anybody. So by the time you accept the date, he has spent the money on you. He's thinking he's impressing you, whereas you are not impressed by him in any form or way.
But
You are not
that kind
attracted
of
to him.
person, if you're ready to spend such a money on someone, then you should make your intentions clear.
No, but people, how many people do make their intentions clear? You're a lady. I'll ask you a straightforward question. How many guys have you asked out?
Have I asked out? I don't
Yes,
ask guys out. Guys ask you out.
exactly. Why? Because you don't want them to say no. As funny as it sounds, it's the truth.
Yes, you don't want
Because
them to say no.
exactly. Good. So now, how many do you think it's easy to hear no as an answer? So
So
it's
you
not
think
fun
the
for the
best
guys either. If you
is to spend money and spend money and spend money, and at the end of the day,
no
I'll
no
tell you
no
I'm
no
not
no no
interested.
what the guys do is just the same thing the ladies do, just in different ways. They give non-verbal cues. So they give non-verbal cues for for um for their intentions, to express their intentions. So I like you and I'm going to do something I don't necessarily. Now, in the case of like where it is a friendship or where it started as a friendship, you would know. So you've known me maybe for like 2 years, 3 years. You know that I don't normally do this with people because you've seen me around, you've observed my behavior to a good extent. Now you see me do things I don't do for other people, and I'm doing them for you. If you don't tell yourself that, if you can't tell yourself that, oh, this thing is not platonic, then it's either you're very naive, which is very rare, or you're just greedy and you want to take it as long as possible. And most times, many girls want to be able to say, ah, yes, there are like 5 people that are catching feelings for me. Sometimes it's okay for only one person to be catching feelings for you at a time. Just be clear on yourself. If you don't like the person, if somebody asks you on a date and you don't like the person, you're not attracted to this person, say no. It will not kill you. It will not kill the person. The person can die of heartbreak, but it will not be your fault. But
What if you
you have to be
say?
able to, yeah.
What if you tell the person that, oh, Kiniko, something without the person telling you their intentions in the first place, and the person now make you look like, who said I was going to ask you out? You know, people can turn it around.
So when he turns it around, you tell him, okay, sorry, you. Anyhow, the answer is still no. the bottom line is still no. So the guy tells you, the guy tells you, oh, who said I wanted to ask you out? You say, oh, okay, sorry, I just wanted to avoid any misconceptions. Simple. Everybody walks away happy. And then watch. If you want to know if he would really have asked you out, he will stay your friend if he really did not want to ask you out. If he wanted to ask you out, his ego cannot handle it. He's going to leave. He'll start withdrawing. It's a fact.
My own
It's
ego
not
too cannot
debatable.
undo the shame.
The shame.
You not
So no.
thinking
So if
I'm
someone,
good
if
enough
good. So
to
if
be
someone,
dated.
yes. So if someone tells you, let's go out on a date, then you tell the person, oh, sorry, I have to decline respectfully. You don't need to tell the person, so do you like me, Abi? Just tell the person, sorry, I have to respectfully decline. And then the person should understand. If the person is now waiting for explanation, now ain't doing himself. So you have to be able to like set your priorities straight, and then make your values known, so that the person knows that okay, I don't stand a chance with this person. No misconceptions. Is either we stay friends or I walk away. So yes,
thank you so
men and women can be friends, but they have to be able to set the rule. Yes, they have to be able to let go of ego, sexual urges, and greed. Set yourself straight, and then every other thing should follow.
Okay, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. We appreciate your points. You said some things that I've never thought of before, and I agree with it. Thank you so much. Join us back
You're
on
welcome.
the live show. I will miss you.
Sure.
So join us back.
Yeah, sure.
Join us back. So you guys, you've heard what Michael, Jesus Boy, and Fermi and Kenny had to say. Please, if you want to call us, please click on the link in the comment section and call in, and I really do appreciate it. I'd love to hear your points. And yes, Martina said, okay, I'll Touch Entertainment, please try and call us back. I realized you were trying to call us, so please try and call us back again. So okay, let's read what the comment. Touch Entertainment says, how many other people did I buy iPhone for? There's Gosha. You've not bought me iPhone, no, please. I need the latest iPhone. Yes, we need statistics. Mark the word greed. Okay. I thought as an instrument you could have built an estate with the money. Sarah Q-Mark, how are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for joining us. No confusion, okay? I think he or she is replying to what Ifeoma says. As in for this to be for this. Jesus Boy is still waiting for Ruth's answer. Okay, Matilda, if I had bought Bitcoin with the money, I would have been in the same league with. Really? Daniel says it is only possible when both parties want friendship or one person sets boundaries. I agree with that. So let me ask the next question should be, I think we've answered this. Do you agree that men and should one have yes, this should be our next. Should one have close opposite sex friendship when in a relationship? That's my next question. Touch Entertainment, hello.
Can you hear me?
How are you doing? Yes, okay. I can.
Yeah, I think
so.
Everything I wanted to say, because I feel ladies, like, they know when a guy is beyond friendship, but because of that word, mark that word, greed, because of what they are going to benefit from the guy, so they tend to cling on the friendship thing, and at the end of the day, you hear people saying things like, I thought we were friends now, so are we going to be enemies before we date? Are we not meant to be friends so that we can date? Then that's why ladies form this habit of downgrading boyfriend to friendship level. And let's just be friends. You can be like a brother. So, like, there's, that there is a grade, there is a line for a normal friend, and there's a line for a boyfriend or whatever. But you still want to enjoy both things. So I feel like ladies, like Ifeoma said, they know that, okay, this is what a guy wants, but because of greed. I'm talking from personal experience. Like this particular lady, she knew that, okay, I liked her, I was doing all those normal things. How many people I don't buy iPhone for? Like, you're getting iPhone, you're getting shoes, you're getting air, and you still, like, you're still playing some funny things. So I feel like if ladies are more open, like, for me, I'm speaking from guys, but because I can't speak for ladies. If they should reduce that level of greed, they know when a guy likes you now,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but actually, I would say it's greed. Okay, in some cases, it might be greed, but also talking from a lady's perspective, what if I just don't want to say that, oh, this is what the guy wants from me, because I'm scared that what if that's not what he wants? And you're talking about greed in terms of if the guy has money, or if the guy, how will I explain it, have
You guys
something
spending.
to offer. Yeah,
Yes.
or have something to offer me. That's when greed. What if there's nothing you can offer me? Do you understand? I can afford what I want. So there's nothing new you can offer me. You get what I mean? So in that
Yes.
situation, we can't say it's greed, but at the same time, I don't want to tell the guy that, oh, look here, we can't be friends because we can't be more than friends because of course I don't want to form my hands. What if the guy was not even actually thinking that way? So I think the best is just to make your intentions clear before you start, like, so we'll know where we are.
But then ladies should reduce the level of what they demand from their male friends. I'll give you like me, everybody
They
knows.
demand things from main friends.
Yes, like Mary now, she's my friend. She has been my friend for maybe 3 to 4 years now. There are some certain
Yes.
that Mary knows that I have the cash, but she's not going to ask for those things from me. Even if she knows that I can afford those things for us as a normal friend, like we are friends, we like ourselves, she won't. But a different lady would know that she still wants me as a friend, not a boyfriend, but will still demand those things. So for me, I'm just saying that ladies should draw the line. There are some certain things you can ask from your boyfriend and a normal friend. Don't be asking me for a iPhone when we are just Abi Bill Gates. You should.
What if you are my rich friend?
You know that I sacrifice. You know that I'm doing these things because I want to move. I want to get SS. I want to get to SS3. I don't want to be in SS2 friendship level. I want to get to that boyfriend level. So you should understand these things. Ladies should. For me, and I totally agree with. Ifeoma said everything that I wanted to say. So
Okay, I understand you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us, and please join us back on the live. Yes, so guys, ladies that here, please don't ask for things that boyfriends is just meant for boyfriends. Even boyfriends, you're not married, man. You're not working for the person. Well, that's another story for another time. But just don't ask for things that you know that requires extra sacrifice and is not something that someone wants to. Yes. So let's go back to the question: should one have close opposite sex friends when in a relationship? Donier says, "I guess how close." Okay, let me just start from the beginning. Donier said it's only possible when both parties want friendship and one person sets boundaries. Exactly. Not in all cases. It is perfectly okay. That is where IQ comes in. Daniel said, I guess, but how close? Like best friends, best of friends. Do you think this person should have a best friend outside their relationship? Like the best friend that you talk to this person every day, like every single day you talk to this person and this person is the opposite sex. Should you have that person as your best friend, or outside the opposite sex, outside your relationship? Should one have close opposite sex friendship when in a relationship? Like you're in a relationship now, should you have that? It depends. Definition of close. Let me define it. Like you talk to this person morning, day, afternoon. You send messages, you send memes to each other. When you see something funny on Instagram, you forward it to the person. If you can manage it, yeah. What do you mean by manage, Chimakali, please? Like manage as well. You can know, but know who to give your attention to. Personally, I won't mind, but I have to be a priority though. Daniel said, no, 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 no. It doesn't. Battle Rifle. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrongly. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe and click the like button. Men and women can't be friends. Okay? Straight to the point. Men and women can't be friends. Lafala, now somebody's baby should be. Oh, wrong now. Okay. I came to enjoy, not manage. So your partner can be waiting. Now, I don't know, your partner can be your partner. One day she go get belle, one day she can get pregnant. Your partner can be your partner. This is very true. Your partner can be your partner. So let me just ask the next question since we're still all trying to figure it out. So now I'm putting the question to you. I think I already understand where Lenier stands. Lenier said, no. So if you are the guy or the lady and your partner tells you, you just enter into a new relationship and the partner tells you that, oh, this is my best friend and it happens to an heterosexual opposite sex, would you say yes? What would your reaction be? Like, what would you say to your partner? Like, would you tell the person, oh, go on, no problem? Or would you say, no, you can't continue, stuff like that? And then maybe you agreed, and then in the middle of the whole thing, you notice that he or she is always talking to this lady, and the lady or guy, and the excuse is, oh, I told you from the start, he or she is my best friend. Like, we are best friend. I knew he or she from childhood, those kind of things. So what would your reaction be like, or what would you say to your partner? Say best friend. Best friend. Chimakali say, I mean, if your partner in the relation does not protest, watch attention giving. Okay. Informer says, spouse or partners, children, parents, siblings, friends, they all have different roles. People should learn different, and life would be less confusing for people. I agree with that. Partner, Fermi said, no, your partner should be your gossip partner. What if this person has been your gossip partner for, like, before your partner came along? We did not break up with your best friend because of that, or what? Now, lie, you do demote to friend. Now, lie, you go demote to friend, meaning like it's a lie, you have to pull the person down to level of friendship. Daniel says, yes, of course, they were friends before me, so it's okay, but the friend needs to know about me. There are cases where the friends know about you, but still, they don't care. Like, okay. Actually, they are the one helping in the responsibilities of doing other things. Family say you can't eat your cake and have it. Okay. Bestini, Auntie, draw the line. He did have to introduce us and be friends too. I agree with this. Like, we all have to be friends too. And what do you think your friend, your partner should not only talk to, but like, friends that go out on cinema dates, that go out to eat dinner and all that. Do you think you also should be there whenever they are doing all this, or you allow he or she to do that outside this thing? Boundaries, okay. Matilda says, if I tell him not to be friends and he's still friends, laugh aloud. Let's just leave it at that. What will happen? Of course, you can't tell. I don't think you can tell your partner to just not be friends with their best friend, but you can. I think it's okay to request that they bring it down. Is there a sentence like that in relationship? But like, they should tune it down a bit. Tune it. Informer says, if your partner wants to estrange you from your friendship, run. Yes. If your partner is saying that don't have friends and all that, run. I think it's a sign of, I don't know, it's just wrong. But also, I just feel like probably he or she can tell you the reason why. And it's your own duty to now reduce it to a particular level. Then she is not for me. I can't die of it. Mama says friends also should know boundaries, and it is your responsibility to set those boundaries. Exactly, it is your responsibility. So that won't stop cheating in any form. So make everybody just get sense. Dinner with male friends, because they did that before. Like, You know, best friends, like you go out, you go out to eat, you go out to watch movies, you go to the cinema together, you go out for outings. Of course, you can't just be best friend in the house or best friend over the phone. You go out, you eat, I don't know how to explain, but you know all those kind of things, and you gossip with them and all that. So I think from the tone of this is like you're trying to say you won't agree with that. Do you know what them go to? Wow, okay. Martina says no more cinema dates alone. No. Sure. Okay. Yes. Cinema dates. Waiting. I beg. But they were doing this before friendship. So if you didn't complain at the start, of course she's going to continue, or he is going to continue. They were doing this before you guys came along. Of course, these people have like before you came now. I don't enter the chat. All dates should be cancelled. Okay, maybe it's wrong for me to use the word date, but you know, you going out and doing something is classically dates. It's just that we term dates as relationship something, but like just platonic dates thing. Yes, all dates should be cancelled because it won't make sense. But what if you all go on the date together? What do you think, or what do you say about that? Denise, you must take the group since you decide to be besties. Okay, you must go on groups. Okay, carry us along. Soon I was. Chimakali say good point, but if my friends respect relationship boundaries, yeah, that's true. No, there did be boundaries. There should be boundaries. The two boys you want in your life. Then it's like someone has done you something over this kind of matter before. The two boys you want in your life. That sounds so wrong. Going out, so coming in, cancel, or so she should not have any opposite sex friends. Fair me, if I enter relationship now, I won't talk to you again. No, I'll just enter church or wherever we see each other. I'll just like straight up, I'm not going to talk to you. Going out to hang out, cool, nothing romantic. Exactly, like you're going out to hang out. It's not like maybe I should have not used the word dates. Maybe that's what made everybody like panic. Three in a crowd. Hi. So what do you guys want? You don't want us to have friends. Like I don't want to hear Tolani. I said Tolani. I don't want to hear Joseph is your friend. Daniel is Daniel, hope we are good. Okay, so it's like everybody doesn't want the friendship. And I believe if you're in such a, for me, okay, let me answer the question for myself. Like if something like that happens, I'm going to talk to my partner. Like you have to, will I say tone it down? I should know, like most people said, I think if Maltida and Chimakali said they should know who the person is. And I think for me, some people agree with this. They think they should know who the person. Yes, I should be friends with the person. Introduce me to the person. Since we are both the same sex, I think we should actually gel more or click more. Maybe probably not up to your level like the way you guys did in the past, but of course we should be able to, click like it. And if you are going on hanging out, I think I should be there. Not in all cases. Of course, because there are sometimes you want, and yeah, it's just boundaries. Like everybody has been saying, it's just boundaries. You know when and when. Like if Emma said IQ, apply it. You know when and when not to do some things, and hopefully your partner is not the jealous partner that doesn't just want you to be with any other person or talk to any other person. No, I mean make them stop the hangout thing. Okay, Fermi doesn't want you to hang out. Just stop. I am pained. Yes, please, let's begin. Then yes, it's like something like this has happened before, right? I think so. Say let's be guided. Like, let's be guided. Nobody has time to waste. We did meet in groups, laugh aloud. Okay. If them won't go out, them there has to be like 5 at least, not just 2 of them. 5. But yeah, the one I said 3 is a crowd right now. So 5 is what? Okay, I think I know the calculation. You, your girlfriend's best friend, and his girlfriend, and one other person that will be a, how will I say that? That will be a side, hey, that will be watching over the whole thing that is happening. Maybe that is what. As in, then yes, you are requested to call in and tell us your, because like you really call in and let us hear it from you, because I really want to see hear your point of view on this. If them won't go as 5 now, the two boys. If I say run away from a jealous or obsessed partner, how many people are going to be running away from now? We should run away from the one controlling your life as friend, and we should run away from a jealous and obsessed partner. We should just run and run and run. We are all running. The next is we are still requesting for you to call in. Please call in. We want to hear your story. We want to hear your points. Oh, hey, yes. We will have an observer. Martina is right. An observer will be the 5th person. So, what if the observer is not having something to do with one of the people in the group? Just saying. Just saying. If I say I get this, so you guys need to pay. You guys need to pay. We actually need to pay at this point. Martina said we are virtually running away from everybody. That's actually funny. Observer go dey literally so and that's what I'm trying to say. Like with the observer now be the, hey God, maybe no enter it. Anyways, the next question would be, okay, I already asked this question. As a guy or a lady, would you say your best friend should be that? So I'm going to ask the next question. So, like, okay, from what we're saying now, do you think your best friend should automatically be your partner even when you have one? What do you guys think? The observer will be asexual. Do you think your best friend should automatically be your partner even when you have one? Is that what we are trying to say? People, please answer. Do you think your partner should automatically become your best friend? Friends and partners are different. I don't get it. Like, what do you mean by friends and partners are different? But is that not what we've been talking about this morning? Like, oh, people are saying no, that they don't want their partner to be, they don't want their partner to have a best friend apart from them or something like that. Okay. Such Entertainment says yes. Fermi says yes. Matilda, okay. What I'm trying to say is that should your when you enter into a new relationship now, if Ruth and Jesus boy decide to, okay, now when you enter into a relationship now and you decide that, okay, you already had a best friend before, should your partner automatically become your best friend and you ignore your best friend? Like all the things you used to do with your best friend before, now your partner does it. Like in terms of you normally gist with your best friend, now your partner is now your gist partner. You do this with your best friend, now your partner should be the person to be doing that with. So should your partner automatically become your best friend? Anything you assume best friend should be, now your partner should be that, even when you already had one before entering into the new relationship. I hope you understand the question. A best friend is different. Okay. Chimakali says, best friend may not necessarily be your partner. Okay. Okay. Batu says, yeah, men usually want to have sex with their female friends. Okay, like hearing this, I don't know. I used to think like, oh, friends, platonic friendship, all that kind of thing of opposite sex. Yes, I'm talking of opposite sex. The question is not clear. Hope you understand now. A best friend is different from and shouldn't be as close to a person as their partner. I don't get it, Ifoma. A best friend is different from and shouldn't be as close to a person as their partner. Try to explain. A best friend is different from and shouldn't be as close to a person as their partner. Oh, okay, now I get it. But the things you do, what do people do with their best friend? Like you gist with your best friend, right? So shouldn't your partner be the one to turn to your gisting partner? I'm not saying you can't have friends, though. I'm talking about being best friends with, especially with opposite sex. Should your partner take that place now because they are not in a relationship? Oh, I get now. Okay. Say yes. A partner can be a best friend. If your partner is your best friend, stay single. If your partner is your best friend, stay single. People shouldn't be looking for their parents, children, or friends in their partner. It's best friend now. I don't get. It's best friend, like your best of friends. You talk, you gist. But then why do people say that you should not marry someone that is not your friend, or you should not be in a relationship with someone that is not your friend? A partner should be your best friend. Exactly, I agree. Not necessarily like how you were with your best friend. There should be a difference. Okay. If I say if your friend can't respect your relationship, please run. Okay, now how many people are we running away from this night? We are running and we are running. Okay. If your friend can't respect your relationship, please run. Yes, I think all friends should respect your relationship, whether they like the person or not. They are not the one in the relationship. They should respect, though they can tell you some things about it, but they say and they go. It's none of their business what happened at the end of the day. If I said no, there are things your partner shouldn't know, depending on who the partner is, but the rule largely applies. High. I think this should be our next topic. Should your partner know every single thing about you? Should your partner know every single thing, 100%? Because this one that they are saying that there are some things your partner should know and shouldn't know. What are the, Informer, please answer, what are the things your partner shouldn't know? Why they your partner? Why they in the relationship with you? Please answer. Chimakali say best friend may not be partner. Partner may be completely different interests with physical attraction, while partner may have physical attraction with no similar interest. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get now. Informer says marry your friend, and at that point the partner becomes greater than a best friend, but still not a best friend. I don't know what is greater than the word best friend, but I now understand what you're trying to say. Like the person can be more than a best friend to you. Yes, of course. And at Chimakalu, I understand what you're saying. You're trying to say, what if your partner does not have the same some interests you have? Like maybe I can't be discussing makeup and nails with my partner now, but of course I have a best friend where I'm going to be I discuss that with. But let's get to that. These best friends can be, let's say this best friend is heterosexual, this best friend is also a male. So I'm very sure largely the conversation you have with the heterosexual best friend would most likely be this will most likely be something your partner will be interested in. Antiphonological, okay. If there is attraction, oh, okay. Spouse is greater than a best friend. Of course, spouse, I'm not denying the fact. Of course, your partner is greater than a best friend. I'm just talking of in terms of friendship, like in terms of what best friends do. from my knowledge, like the gist, they become your gist partner, they talk. When you have something going wrong in your day or something happens in your day, good, bad, that's the person you call on the first place. Like you don't call on any other person. That's why how I treat my best friend. So I think that is how most people do treat their best friend. So I think your partner should be the person in that position, not another person. I don't know if I'm wrong. Acting from my wisdom. See, this topic no fit finish above all. Make you don't keep single and only friends and think discussing about their sexual needs is just cool since you are just friends. Denise, sister, it's a no for me. Denise is calling. I want to get your friend that will get naked or almost naked in front of you, and you think Abba that they are just friends. You must be very, very, very stupid. Wahoo. It's a wahoo for me. So it's talking about those best friends that used to get dressed in front of each other and wear clothes and stuff, and you think they're stupid. You think it's stupid. Truth, exactly. Yes, laugh a lot. Okay, I understand that. So let's move on to the next topic. Please, if you're yet to click on the like button, please do that. I really do appreciate it. So one of the last questions I want to ask is: do you see it as emotional cheating to the partner of the guy or lady when they are best friends with another person? Can we classify that as emotional cheating? Do you guys understand what I mean? Let me try and write it. Do you see it? Do you see it, or can we call it? Can we refer to that as emotional cheating? So guys, can we refer that? Okay, Adonis, the person they vex to. Yes, no, we talked about this. Why no now? Yeah, do we see it as emotional cheating? I think yes, because like we already discussed at the beginning, like previously, like Feromi pointed out, that emotional cheating is not about the sexual aspect. It's about when you see somebody and you're talking to somebody so much outside your partner, like you are giving attention to this person outside your partner. So do we see it as emotional cheating? The next says na cheating. Cheating, he wrote it in capital letter. So yes, according to Daniel, it is emotional cheating. So good point by Donny. Avoid those flirty conversations. Okay. If you ask me, please answer, because I agree with Fermi. Why no? Because how is not emotional cheating? Like from the definition we gave to you, one of our last conversations, that we said this thing. Chimakali said no, not emotional cheating. Okay, so we are divided in this. Okay, so now how do you think just friendship can be maintained? Let's give a solution to the problem if we have any. How do we think just friendship can be maintained? How do you think, like, what are your what points or what advice will you give to someone that as they are friends with opposite sex? Like, how do you think this friendship can be maintained? How do you think just friends can be maintained? can friends can be maintained. Chimakali said it is not emotional cheating, just a question of privacy. Okay. So now you guys, how do you think if Oma says cheating has to have a sexual component to it without any potential sexual or financial in the case of guys' relationship, it can be termed cheating. Okay. So that means if you don't believe in emotional cheating, you only think there's cheating and it has to have sexual and sexual attachment to it. Say I help when it's needed, just when necessary, and check on each other too. Okay. Communicate mindfully. Meet when you can. Also, okay. Meet when you can. Also, by hanging out in groups. Okay. So I also made some research, and I think one, proper communication, like there should be proper communications between both parties, and boundaries. We already stated that throughout the whole chat. Boundaries should be made. Like there should be boundaries. There should be a point where okay, like what Daniel said, when people are changing in front of each other, you don't do that. You don't change. I don't know. It's the opposite sex. No matter what, sexual feelings are still going to be there. They are almost like if you start doing that, the guy might even or the lady might move from start thinking of something else, even if their intention in the first place was just friendship. And they might not even be thinking of being in a relationship with you at that point. They might just be thinking of having sex with you, and that's it because of those things. So we should avoid those situations. Informer says there is emotional cheating, but it only applies when there is a sexual or financial potential to the relationship in question. Okay. Chimakali said maintain friendship by respecting each other's relationship boundaries. Exactly. There should be boundaries, like we already said. And yes, there should be boundaries. So I want to ask, what are the problems of such friendships? What are the common problems you think friendship that occur between a man and a woman happens? Chimakali, Chimakali, respect the significant other of your friend. Exactly. Please respect. Even when you guys become friends, when the person is not in a relationship, when the person now enters into one, don't there should be boundaries. Even I still believe intention should be made. I'm not the person that will be reading body languages. I don't have that time. Maybe you guys will sit us down one day and I'll jot things down on how to read body language. I think that should be one of our how to read body language, because the way everybody's saying you should be able to read it. I don't know how to read body language. So I don't understand. But anyways, boundaries should be made, and yes, respect each other. I get to go communicate to some girls because I get come in us sometimes. You should go and communicate. Once the person catches feelings, voila is laugh my ass as a for me. So yeah, ready. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I think we're done now. What are the problems of such friendship? I would say potential sexual attraction, of course, possibility of interfering with outside romantic relations, and sexual tension. These are the problems that come. So the solutions we already made is boundaries should be made. Speak to the person and make your intention known. And don't go and be women or ladies, don't ask people for things when you know you don't want more. Just make your intentions known. I think when we communicate properly, life will be easier for everybody, or easy for everybody, not anything. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, and thank you guys for joining me and joining each one. Thank you for joining everyone together. I really do appreciate it. Please, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I can't do this without you guys. You guys are the main and the backbone of all this. So yes, thank you, Ifoma. Thank you, Chimakalo. Thank you, Feromi. Thank you, Donnie. Yes, thank you. You used to call me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mautida. Thank you, Batsu, if I'm right with that name. Thank you, Onamen. Thank you, Emanuela Ari, for tuning in. Thank you, Omoyeni Anat. Yes. Thank you so much. And to everyone that I'm unable to mention their name, thank you, Kenny. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys next time. We're not going to be having live next week. We're going to be having live the next 2 Saturdays. So tune in and please share the live if you want to. And see you guys next time. Yes. Bye. And remember, I am not your daddy. Exactly. That was the last.